Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Sexton II. It's the Tier 3 British SPG and it's located on the southwest spawn of Highway under the command of Talon 1958. Well, you might ask, why has it got a name Remy on the side? Well, that is the son of Talon 1958, and Sir Rusty has done a special skin for him for his Sexton IIs and also his Sexton Is. Well, what can I tell you about the Sexton II? Well, it's built from the chassis of the Grizzly tank, which is the Canadian version of the M4, and they were built in Montreal. And a lot of them were shipped to the UK, and now it's armed with a 25-pounder gun, which is capable of 280 alpha, but it's got to penetrate at least 22 millimeters of armor to do that. Now, Talon's very good with his gun. In fact, he's very accurate with a lot of his shots, and that's because he's an extremely seasoned tanker. I think actually having his commander is actually named after me, would you believe it? But his Arty is named after his son. And, well, nothing to shoot at yet, but won't be long. In fact, actually, we've got an MTLS 1G14 off to the north. Now, his reload time is very, very quick. It's about 9 seconds off. He's fired around him, but it hit the building. He's got plenty of ammunition, so it's not really a bother that he's fired that round off and didn't get a hit. But he's got 112 rounds in total. Oh, now there's a hit, sir, and he can definitely get a shot on him. In fact, it looks like the enemy tanks are now coming into town, so they're going to be the focus of Talon's shots from now on. We've got a Panzer 4A, rounds out. Oh, it hit the building, but it was very close. Almost loaded. He's dialed in. Rounds out. Oh, just in front of the Panzer 4A. Okay, we're switching targets because the Locust has managed to get really close. In fact, actually, he's having difficulty trying to get an aim on it because he's gone down into the dip. But he's coming up. And so I think Talon's going to focus on him because he's way too close for comfort. Unfortunately, he's got a red line at that moment. That means that there's something obstructing his field of fire. So instead, he's now going to aim for this Lux in the city. Tier 4 German light tank with the autocannon. Dialed in, rounds out. This should hit. It was a near miss, 40 hit points, but it did track the Lux. And he just fired it also cannon, and now he's on a long reload. And he shoots around into that yard. Now, can we get a shot? No. He's gone back to that other corner, and there's an M8A1 there now. Pulling back just a bit because that Locust is just way too close. If he spots us, well, it could be a lot of danger, but there's no RC on the enemy team because he's been killed already. So I think that Talon is actually going to go ahead and try and get this Locust with a very, very close range shot, maybe even a shotgun. Yes, he's going after him. Here we go. And he shotguns him for 125. That Locust is running away as fast as he can. This is hilarious. And the Locust just walked straight into a shell from a Cruiser 4. He chased that little Locust out of his out of this area. And even though the enemy is firing rounds into this corner, they're not able to get a hit on him yet. So I think Talon's going to turn around and get back to a different firing position. Very well done. It must have been a bit of a shock for the Locust because he's only a light tank, whereas the chassis of this Arty is a medium tank. Therefore, if he was to ram that Locust, he would do considerable damage. Very nice to see Remy's name on the side of the SPG. And okay, well, it looks like Talon's going to take it off towards the enemy cap area, because there doesn't appear to be any enemy other than the city. And of course, if we can get into the city, into their cap first, then obviously we can win. Now, unfortunately, all our teammates in the city were killed. Talon's going to try and take up a firing position, I think. Okay, he's going to use the bushes here. And he's aiming for the enemy. Okay, well, there is a 10 TP, a Polish 10-ton tank. Riding in. Can he get a good shot? He's pulling back behind that building. Talon's going to hold his fire just for a second so he can get a clean shot. Fires a round in. It near miss, but not close enough. Okay, there's a Stewart. He gets a shot on that. Rounds out. Close. Oh, one shot. He got him out. Killed him for 131 hit points. Go for the 10 TP. Dialing in. Pulls back just a little. Rounds out. Close. Close, but no cigar. He'll get him if he keeps doing this. Rounds out. This should be it. Yes! Kill shot! Got him! And an enemy tank has popped up in our cap, but Talon's aiming for him. Now, can he get a reset? We've got 2 in the enemy cap. They've only got 1 in ours. I can't see anymore, but I'm pretty sure that enemy tank is just behind this house. Now they've got 2 in the cap. Okay, we're dialing in on the Panzer IVA. That's the one we fired at earlier. Round out. Direct hit wipes him out. 1-shot kill. And we are going to win this thanks to Talon's shot there. Oh, he's going to go after the M8A1, but I think we've capped out now. He fires a round in anyway, but we've already won. So it's game over with a win. And even though we're outnumbered, he won. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a first-class tanker for Talon 1958 in the Sexton II. In fact, actually, he didn't get any other awards, but he did get a win 8 for that game of 4,804, which is Super Unicum standards. So very good battle indeed, and we can see all the tanks that he hit here. Let's have a look. Team scores. Well, he got the highest damage on his team. He did 629 hit points of damage in that game. He also, the high scorer on that battle was the M2 medium on the enemy team. He got 971, and the next high scorer was the 10 TP that Talon took out. He got 619. When it came to kills, it was the M2 medium again. He got 4 kills. Talon managed to get 3, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 3 tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was the Cruiser 4 on Talon's team who got the highest amount. He got 466, Talon got 430, and then another Cruiser 4 got 346. The 10 TP on the enemy team got 372 base experience points. So let's have a look at the detail report. Talon fired 11 shots in that game. He got 4 direct hits and 1 penetration, and splash damage on 4. Did damage of 629 hit points, of which 504 were at more than 300 meters. So obviously that shot on the Locust at very close range was very, very close indeed. He hit 5 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 8 hit points. And he managed to get 12 defense points when he killed the Panzer IVA in the cap. On a premium count, he earned 14,667 credits, and after ammunition resupply, and this ammo is very cheap indeed, he had 13,754 credits. He received 645 XP, times 2 for the first battle of the day, first victory of the day, and he took away 1,290 experience points altogether. So yes, very nice battle and a lovely chase of that Locust away. In fact, he frightened the Locust so much he ran straight into a shell from another teammate. So yes, it worked out very nicely indeed. So if you enjoyed that battle, please give this a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.